Hi y'all. How are you? I'm good. I am taking this time where I don't have any interruptions right now to go ahead and do some videos. So you might see me in the same outfit, but that's why, because I'm gonna just go ahead and grab this moment to do videos while everyone is sleeping and while I feel like doing them. I am just gonna do a life update, and I'm gonna try and do this quickly, but kind of organized. I don't know. So I made a list of like notes to just kind of keep on track and not ramble. We'll see how this goes. But so what have we been up to? Because besides the one or two videos that I have put up recently, I have not done a whole bunch of vlogging. Around the beginning of the month, I did a whole bunch and like was really good at almost every day, and then I kind of fell off. And that's just because I hit a low with my depression and everything, and I think I didn't want to vlog, and I wasn't in the mood, and I was just grumpy and sad and really didn't even want to do anything. So that is why some vlogs haven't happened. But now I'm perking back up and getting a little more energy again, so hopefully I'll be able to start vlogging some more, at least maybe consistently, maybe, get some out there. But so I don't know when the last update was that I gave you or what I covered, so I'm just going to kind of go through some things just to, let you know where we're at and everything. As far as the house, I know I was telling you all that I wanted to go through toys and go through clothes and get rid of stuff, and I did. I took everything, I went through clothes and everything and took everything back over to the storage unit, and then I went through toys, and some toys and stuff went over to the storage unit, other stuff stayed here, other stuff went to the Goodwill. I've probably taken 4 or 5 boxes and 4 or 5 bags of stuff to the Goodwill. To purge, to clean out. I got rid of a bunch of stuff, and a bunch of trash and a bunch of junk, and it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was 3 weeks ago. And I'm still slowly working. Like, I'll find something and I'll be like, I really don't need this, or we really don't use this, or whatever. So I'm still doing that. I made myself a home management binder, and am working on tweaking the cleaning schedule and everything, how I want it, just figuring out what chores work best on what days, and just to get things done more smoothly than have it pile up and all hit at once, and all of a sudden, oh, I have to get the house clean, and it's just overwhelming. So I am working on a cleaning schedule. What are the kids up to, and how are they doing? They're doing great. Tyron is he's right now at this point, he's the healthiest out of everyone. Brooke got sick again and passed it to Phoebe, and Phoebe got sick. Unfortunately, no one else has yet. So, but the girls have been sick again. But Tyron is the healthiest, and he's been spending every moment he can outside just because he's tired of being cooped up because of the winter. And when it's not windy, I'll let him go out, even if it's like 30 degrees, because he is so tired of being inside. Brooke is doing well, except for being sick, and she holds on to it the longest. She's coughing still, but her fever is gone. That's good. She's doing well. Since she turned 3, she has graduated from nursery to big girl Sunday school. I'm not quite sure what they call it, but it's this Thai Sunday school at church that he was attending. You get to go in it when you're 3. So as soon as she turned 3, she wanted to be in it, and so far she's doing well. There are some issues with trying to keep her from bugging her brother, but other than that, as far as maturity and readiness, she's doing very well, and I haven't heard any real complaints from the teachers. because she turned 3, also, she got to start Awana. So, yes, she's starting in the middle of the semester and she's going to only do half a book, but that's okay. She was tired of being in the nursery in the evening. Sometimes was the only kid there in the evening. So, she's very excited to be in Awana and learning the verses with her brother. Along with childcare, I started Bible study again at church. They do a Friday morning Bible study for moms, or it's kind of funny because it's older ladies or moms that can't get childcare on the Monday night. So it's a fun group. I really like it. I ended up in my Nana's group. She's my leader, so I'm really excited about that. And we met for the first time last week, and it was a really good group. We have a larger group, but they stayed on task and they had a lot of stuff to talk about, and I think it's going to be a beneficial study for me. But the downside to that is that they are in the nursery for that childcare, just because there's only one child care provider, and she provides care for Ty, who is probably the oldest, to a 1-year-old, and well, I guess 2 1-year-olds now. So this age spans from 1 to 4.5. So they're back in the nursery, and they're not really excited about that, but they're really good for that child care provider as well. Ty is really starting to be interested in schooling, and he really is interested in letters and what letters make what sounds and how you spell things. So we're starting to sound things out, and we're starting to spell things. I really should get on top of sight words for him, because I think he's ready for sight words and just to start learning more as a preschool kind of thing. But I'm not going to push it. I'm only going to go at his speed. And only do really what he's interested in right now, since it's not mandatory. I'm trying to think. I told you about my depression and my Bible study. I am, now that Phoebe is 3 months old, I feel not really an urge, but yes, an urge to get back into working nursery. So I had the nursery scheduler put me back on the schedule for nursery, and I usually work 1 Sunday morning a month, and then maybe 1 or 2 Sunday evenings. Something just crashed upstairs. Sunday evenings, while the two bigger kids are in Awana. So there's that. And also, I am doing MOPS again this semester. I really like my group of girls. We have, I think everyone at the table has had a baby except 3 of them. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's going to be 5 babies because the last baby was just born the other night. And so there's 5 babies at my table, and I really like our group of girls, because there's moms of older kids, and then there's moms of brand new babies. So we have a good, range of experience. John is still working nights. He had a whole week off this last week, and then goes back tomorrow night, and then has 2 nights off, and then goes back Sunday night. So tonight is his stay up halfway through the night just to kind of get ready for tomorrow night. But he's still on nights. He's still tolerating it. It's not his favorite. He'd rather be on days. I'd rather him be on days. But we're just kind of going with the flow where they have him right now. We'll see how long that lasts. He's getting ready to go to his next UTA weekend on the 1st and 2nd of February. That's his reserve weekend for the Air Force, and he goes out to the base, and they do practice and drills and learning things. I'm not quite all sure what goes on, but he really enjoys those weekends. And he's really excited because he'll be done in time for the Super Bowl and get to watch the Super Bowl. As far as the Air Force as well, some things are changing. He was signed for a satellite job, and then they changed the test scores. So in order to actually have that job, he had to be a couple points higher than he tested, and so they said so he couldn't have the satellite job unless he retested and got a higher score in that area. But what they didn't tell him was if you go retest and you get a different score, you could lose these other jobs that you could just pick right now instead of testing. They said go ahead and go test, and then we'll see where you are. So he went and retested, and he didn't score as well. And has to pick from lower jobs now because he lost, not only did he lose his satellite job, he lost the chance at a couple other jobs that he really wanted. So we're kind of disappointed that we weren't explained that real well, and I know the way I just explained it is like, what? But that's where we are right now, is he's in a new job with the Air Force because they did not communicate with us what we needed communicated, and his basic training dates will change, and I will keep you guys updated on that. Right now we're waiting for those dates because they're doing paperwork for the new job. And I think that's it. We're trying to get over this bout of sickness, and we're trying not to get sick. Those of us who aren't sick. We took Phoebe to the chiropractor this morning because she was holding her head kind of funny, and she's been real fussy and kind of constipated and just wasn't feeling real good. So we took her to the chiropractor, and he did get some vertebrae and some tension to release up in her neck. So now she's holding her head right, and she can move it comfortably. And he said also that he was able to release some in her lower back. So hopefully that'll help her tummy as well. And now she is upstairs sleeping, and Daddy was sleeping, but I heard the big kids get up and some door slamming action, so I'm going to go check on them. Thanks for hanging in there for this update, and feel free to ask questions or to give comments or whatever. I really enjoy interaction through the keyboard, via keyboard. So go ahead and, if you have any questions about anything or want me to clarify or want to know anything more, just go ahead and ask or comment. Be sure to like this for more videos, and subscribe for more videos too, because I do videos when I can, and I really enjoy it, and hope you enjoy them too. So we will talk to you later. Thanks for watching this update.